I have a bone to pick here. I was told that week 1 was just the Panthers. I was told that Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb were going to absolutely shred this team. I was also told that the Saints weren't good. I was told don't buy stock in this team. How about that? 44-19. I think it's time we have a conversation. I think we switch the narrative now. I think it's time that we all sit down and we all be honest with ourselves here. This New Orleans Saints football team is special. Alvin Kamara today crossed over 6,000 career yards. 4 touchdowns on the day. He had 3 in the first half. Alvin Kamara was literally unstoppable. And one thing about Alvin Kamara, in my opinion, it's time you pay him. He has done what he deserves to get a paycheck. Give him that backloaded extension, and it's not even an extension. Get him those extra years. It's not a pay increase. It's extra years of definite confirmed money. Week 2, coming out of the Dallas Cowboys stadium with a win, that doesn't happen. That's not a light thing. That is phenomenal, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, Derek Carr today, I just got to give him some flowers. But really quickly, if you have been impressed with what the Saints have done so far, hit the thumbs up icon and like today's video. And if you want to be a part of this potentially incredible season, right now I'm telling you is the time to buy stock. This is the time to subscribe to the channel and join a family of diehard Rowdy Cajuns, passionate Saints fans, because this channel is going to be going through every single emotion with you, going through every single step of the way, every single play. The New Orleans Saints, I am a diehard fan of that team, and I'm here to talk every single day about this football team. And now it's time to talk about Derek Carr, because holy cow, he might be the offensive player of the week for the NFC. 11 for 16, 243 yards, 2 touchdowns. He did throw an interception. Chris Olave jumped up, tipped off his hands, got picked, tip drill, went in favor of Dallas. That's fine. But then on top of that, he also only got sacked once. May I remind you, you have rookie Taliese Fuanga as your left tackle. You have Trevor Penning, who up until this point and up to the season has given everybody no reason to think he wasn't a bust. And those 2 players, they did not allow Micah Parsons to touch the quarterback once. Micah Parsons, 0 sacks, 0 tackles for loss, 3 tackles on the day. It's time we have a conversation. The most surprising thing, in my opinion, is the fact that this offensive line was so good. And we have to address the elephant in the room here. They did this without Marshawn Lattimore available. He was out with a hamstring injury. And so you know who stepped up to the plate and you know who answered the call? Was Alontae Taylor. 9 tackles, 2 for a loss. Pete Werner was phenomenal as a linebacker. Kool-Aid McKinstry, he lined up on the opposite side. Or not on the opposite side. He lined up opposite of Paulson Adebo some. You also saw Alontae Taylor outside. You also saw Kool-Aid a little bit on the inside. Chase Young, Carl Granderson, phenomenal games from them. Carl Granderson had 1.5 sacks today. Chase Young was in on that half sack. They were both in Dak Prescott's face the entire day. This team was phenomenal, ladies and gentlemen. 2 interceptions. Paulson Adebo takes it for 47. Tyrann Mathieu, he gets a pick. My one big bugaboo, Blake Grupe was not perfect for extra points. He missed one. Not happy about it. But if that's the one thing that I'm going to be pissed off about, I'll take it. I will gladly take that. Matthew Hayball, listen to this. He has had 3 punts this season. Alvin Kamara today scored 4 touchdowns. The New Orleans Saints offense have the most productive and highest scoring offense in the league right now. If you want to disagree, let's pull up the numbers. They have the highest scoring offense in the league. They have been unbelievably impressive. And the fact that Klint Kubiak's offense has been so good, the play calling has been so dialed in, he has been a literal assassin. He is lethal with his play calling. Klint Kubiak has been spectacular, and that is a big reason for why this team has been so good. I just cannot sit here and understand how last year it's the same damn team pretty much on offense. And Klint Kubiak has them putting up over 40 points a game. This is a special team. And I got more to talk about here in a second. But I got to tell you guys about Game Time, today's presenting sponsor. Game Time is my favorite ticketing app, and they are the #1 ticketing app in the whole wide world, in my personal opinion, because they take the guesswork out of buying tickets to your favorite live events, whether it's Saints games, concerts, comedy shows, or even games for Tulane or LSU football. Game Time also has a new feature called Game Time Picks that makes getting tickets to see your favorite teams play live even easier. Game Time Picks filters out the fluff to show you only incredible deals on great seats, so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. Download the Game Time app today, create an account, and use code ChatSports for $20 off your first purchase. Terms do apply, but once again, create an account and redeem code CHATSPORTS for $20 off. Download Game Time today. What time is it? It's game time. It's also time to continue this conversation about the New Orleans Saints. They're a good football team. Their defense has been stellar. Their offensive line was so good. And this is a pass rush that consisted of DeMarcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons, 2 quality pass rushers. Not a factor today. CeeDee Lamb, outside of the one busted play that he had where he broke a tackle from Tyrann Mathieu, literally outside of that, not a factor. Jalen Tolbert, 6 catches for 82 yards. He was good, but not good enough. Zeke, he was active. Rico Dowdle. Why did I say Dowdle? Rico Dowdle led the Cowboys in rushing. 7 carries for 30 yards. Alvin Kamara, on the other hand, 20 carries for 115 yards. He had a long on the ground of 15. He also had, a 57-yard touchdown? Yes, Alvin Kamara, 2 catches, 65 yards, 1 touchdown. Please, please, please. I'm begging you. Get in the comments right now and tell me Alvin Kamara's washed if you believe that. Please lie to me. Lie to yourself. Lie to the internet. Prove that you don't know ball in the comments. Because if you're going to tell me right now that you don't think Alvin Kamara is still good, I'm here to tell you, you and I are not watching the same football team. And I'm also here to tell you that the New Orleans Saints are a special football team. And I'm also here to tell you that the New Orleans Saints have done everything so far this season to prove to me they deserve to be in the conversation of not just winning the NFC South. Why can't this team go into January and winning football games? Who's to say they can't? I'm not going to sit here and say they're going to win the Super Bowl. But every single team has, and every single fan, and every single media member that hasn't been a Saints fan, they have counted out the Saints. They were 6.5-point underdogs. 44-19. That is an ass kicking. That is handling your business. That right there is what wins you divisions and wins you conferences. So Saints fans, get in the comments. Let me know who's your MVP of the day. I got to go with Alvin Kamara or Derek Carr. They were both absolutely spectacular. Let me know who you think was the MVP of Week 2. Saints got a big-time win. I want to thank all over 80,000 people, 90,000. I'm looking at the numbers right now. 90,000 people tuned in to the live watch party today. So thank you so much to all of you guys. I really appreciate it. Y'all stay golden. We'll see you next time.